Okay, I don't know what happened, but YouTube kicked me out. I don't know if it was like an internet thing or whatever, but I guess I'll probably have to start over because I didn't even see the first part of my video where I could go back and resume from. Okay, so uh, this is real life, so yeah, we have technical difficulties. Okay, so anybody that was tuning in, I hope that you can pick back up from where we left off right here. I did want to say in the beginning that this is a private reading, okay, and my customer didn't mind that her reading be uploaded onto YouTube. And she know who she is, okay? Her initials are MZ. She is the sign of a Leo, and her partner is the sign of a Gemini, okay? So, Z, I'm sorry about the Mana kept saying that she couldn't hear me. Okay, she is my moderator for YouTube. So I don't know why it was going in or out, you know. But I hope that you can be able to hear me. I hope she see that I went back on live and would tune in and let me know if anything else is wrong with the video. Okay. So Z, I had laid your spread out 2 or 3 days ago. Okay. And a couple of things had changed. Mm. Hmm. That's an omen right there. Your main mail card fell. Now, during my first reading, before I had the complications with my video and I had to start over, these cards did not move. But as soon as I started anew, the main mail card wanted to fall. So that is letting me know now, and that's exactly what I was finna say regarding your first reading. Um, I know that you kind of having a little bit of marital problems, and I was going to get into that after I started channeling your message. But I'll save that for a minute. Let me continue on. Okay, I'll tell you what that omen means. But to start over, I had laid your spread out a couple of days, and I had to take time to meditate on it to get the channel messages about your private reading. And your reading was so large that it was a lot of messages, and it takes a lot of energy to do this physically and mentally and spiritually. Okay, people don't really realize that when people do or get readings, that it takes a lot of spiritual energy, and you be very tired after you do readings. So two things had changed. The sun moved into the sign of Aquarius, and also we have a supermoon today, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Okay, depending on where you're at in the world, and I believe you are in California. So between the 18th and the 20th, we're having a supermoon. So anything that I had laid out in your previous spread, all of that energy was going to change. Okay, so I wrote down your messages from that previous spread, and I'm going to tell you that in a minute. Okay. And I left this spread here, which is part of that first energy. I'll zoom in a minute for you. Okay. And it was 444 when I said that. Now, the first part of the message I want to say, and we're going back to this main mail here, those cards. Your your partner, you told me, is in the sign of Gemini. Okay. And I do follow Vedic sidereal astrology, so my placement with zodiac signs that mix with tarot cards is going to be different than other readers, okay, because they follow Vedic sidereal astrology. So just to say, for an instance right here, Uranus and Mars are moving along at the same timeline, or at the same time, in the month of March, right after this supermoon here. And we will be going into a retrograde period between March the 5th, I believe, through the 26th. Okay. But Uranus will be in the sign of Taurus for the next 7 years. Okay. And so, pertaining to your partner sign, which is Gemini, according to what you told me, which is an air sign, by Uranus moving into the sign of Taurus for the next 7 years, that is going to be relating to your partner's spirituality. Okay. They will now start to go within to fix their own spirituality. Okay. They will start to see things differently. They will kind of start to act differently. Okay. That the K2 that is moving into their sign for the next 7 years. Okay. And for each zodiac sign is really going to be different because of where Taurus sit in each different person's houses. Okay. But for the sign of Gemini, your partner, it will move into their K2, which is their spirituality. Okay. So the reason I said that is because you have the coffin here. Now, nobody is dying. Okay. But in this deck here, the coffin is the Scorpio card, which is the death card. Now, in your previous spread, okay, you had the death card next to the marriage card. So that itself was telling me that your marriage was going to either end or end to begin anew. Okay. Because the reason I say that is because both of you now are going through spirituality upgrades. I'll just put it like that. Okay. All Leos are going through transformation and rebirth right now, which is you dealing with your karma. Okay. And your spirituality. And that's also why you had your karma card to come out at the top here in this spread. But in your previous spread, your past life card came out, which is dealing about your karma. Okay. So, right now, both of you all will begin to play out your spiritual part of your karmic cycle together. Okay. So I just want to mention that. Okay. So I'm going to start telling you about some of your first spread that came out. Okay. Of this personal year is going to be very spiritual for you, like I said, and for your partner. Okay. And both of you will start to attract each other and to other people at a higher level of inspirational energy. And it will begin to influence people between both of you all and other people that is surrounding you. Okay. And while that is happening, that will in turn inspire others. Okay. Which is a good thing. That is part of your karma of what you put here on earth to do, which is to help to raise the level into other people spiritually. Okay. These lessons and opportunities to learn this usually happen in stormy situations during the first 3 months of the year or close to your birthday. Okay. So besides this year, if you last year and the year before that, if you kind of think about it, y'all probably had some stormy situations or big karmic arguments or fight between right before your birthday, the month of August, like May, June, July. Okay. And then things will kind of settle down August, September, October, November, December. Okay. And then things will erupt again the first 3 months of the year, like I say, January. Okay. So I feel like also right now you are going through some type of stormy situations between you and your partner and with people that is surrounding you. Okay. It could be some friends and family. Okay. But this is part of your karmic path that is happening for you because your karma is setting you up to learn the life lessons that is coming out of those stormy situations. Okay, I hope that's you, Manna. Um, but I'm gonna touch more into that when we move on into your spread. Okay, so right now, you are going to start to see 1111 a lot. Okay, 111. You're going to see it like when you pay your bill. You're going to see your total is $11.11. You're going to start to see 1111 on car tags. You're going to start to see commercials on TV with the phone numbers being a lot of ones in there. You're going to see 1111 everywhere. Okay. And before I move on, I want to show you something right quick. Your main male card here says the number 1, and then the death card here in this deck is 19. 9 plus 1 is 10, which is still a 1 because 1 plus 0 is still 1. So that is 11. Okay. Part of what your spirituality or the universe is saying for you being a Leo, your numbers are 11, 11. That is part of your karmic path, your numbers. Okay. So now, even after I pointed that out to you, you're really going to start seeing numbers. Okay. So just know that when you see 1111 or wands, okay, that is your spirituality or your ascended masters speaking to you to learn any information at that time or that day, epiphanies that is going on around you. Okay. All right, so we're going to move on. So some of the messages, and anybody that's tuning in right now, this is a private reading. Okay. My customer didn't mind that her reading be posted publicly. So anybody that needed any messages or epiphanies out of her reading, she didn't mind to share it. Okay. So this probably will be up to an hour read, just to let you know that this is a private reading. Her sign is Leo and her partner is Gemini, if you wanted to know, because you may be one of those zodiac signs. Okay. I feel also when you first met your love, okay, both of you all needed a new beginning in life. And I feel that you more likely felt more lonely than your partner did. Okay. At that time, I feel like you had trouble finding friends and you was having a lot of problems in relationships, and that could be with friends and family. Okay. Then you started to represent a sense of independence and want to do things your own way. Okay. Um, as a couple, y'all used to do things together, but now your partner wants to separate in their own way. Okay. And I feel that for both of you all. And the reason I said that at the beginning is because the sign of Gemini in March will be, Uranus will be in the sign in Taurus. And by Uranus being in Taurus for the next 7 years, in that house will be Gemini paying attention to their spirituality. So it will start to seem like your partner will kind of be pulling away from you, and you also will be starting your spiritual path, and it will seem like you're pulling away also. So both of you are going to mirror each other, where that you're starting to want to be together, but things in your own way. Okay. But I believe more of your partner is going to feel left out in the cold. I believe that they're feeling like that right now. Okay. And they're like demanding explanations and wondering like what mistake they did or what did I do, or and you're really like you didn't do anything. You're kind of like saying to yourself it's like a personal thing. And that's because you're starting your spiritual route, your spiritual quest within yourself. You are self discovering, what is my path? What am I here for? What am I meant to do here while I am alive? What is my goals? What line of work do I need to go into? Because you're looking to put your passion into something to make you feel fulfilled. It's like you're feeling like you want to gain more material realms on this earth right now, even though you're following your spiritual path. Hold on. All right. So success is coming for you. Okay. Trust the opportunities that you're going to see that's going to come around and toward you, and decide on which one you want to do and put your passion toward it. Okay. Now will be the time to take a leap of faith, and the things that you have been envisioning, you will have movement soon. Okay. Because I feel you being happy and being having joy on making money and also saving your money. You also may be connected to another female that may bring you some of these business ideas. Okay. Um, so partner up with that wise female that will be coming to you with business opportunities. Okay. Um, I do feel you kind of feeling helpless right now, but change is going to be on the horizon for you soon, and you are going to need to take action. Okay. You are on the right path. So learn new ideas and be open minded to new things. Okay. I know that you are a fixed sign. Okay. Meaning that you don't like change, but you're going to have to adapt to change, Z, if you're going to have prosperity and abundance in all areas of your life in the future. Okay. I know you very stubborn. I can see that you're very stubborn. Okay. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's just that once you are a certain way, it's very hard for you to change, to adapt to new things. But you're going to have to learn how to take action quickly, to want to learn and be open-minded to new ideas. Okay. Also, it's very important that you listen to words that people are saying to you. Okay. Don't just hear what they're saying, but listen to the words, because that is going to be very important for you from March up until the end of the year. Okay. Even with your talks with your husband and with family and friends, listen to what they're saying. Don't just hear, but pay attention to the words, because that is going to tell you a lot of things. Also, my guides is telling you, don't forget. Don't forget what you healed from before, and whatever you already went through before. Okay. Don't repeat that again. Don't forget already what you learned before. And that's dealing with any type of relationship. Okay. Also, you got a message from Hello from Heaven. Okay. So if you had a loved one that passed over, your Hello from Heaven card came out. Okay. And that actually was the information from them, was saying, don't forget and listen to the words. Okay. Listening is a very different skill than hearing what somebody is telling you. Okay. So the last thing is, I see that your emotions are very sensitive. Okay. So that's why you're trying to stay busy, so you won't have to kind of be around your partner. You kind of multitasking. Okay. I believe that is both of you all doing that. Okay. Um, because you're not really manifesting or showing love between each other at home or between each other like you used to. Okay, because you are starting to see the difference between you and your mate even more now than you did probably when you first got married. Okay, a little bit of the chemistry is gone. Okay, your heart is trying to heal right now because you're trying to plan out like what is your life path and what you need to do for yourself. Whew. Okay. Sorry that took so long. So that was just your channeled message from your first reading. So these cards that's here on the table represent from your first spread. Okay, you had the Five of Pentacles here along with the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I feel that yes, you and your partner both are isolating each other. Okay, feeling out in the cold. Okay, and I believe that you're feeling more like this because you are not receiving the recognition that you feel that you deserve in this relationship. Okay, so your partner now is also, your husband now is also mirroring that same effect back towards you, that now that they are feeling left out in the cold and not feeling appreciated by you. Okay, Four of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles here. Okay, so yes, I feel that you are more in a despair feeling of sensitivity. Okay, and due to the effort that you keep putting into making your home and your married life, okay, you're working very hard and giving a lot of dedication towards your relationship and towards your marriage. Yes, because you're trying to have patience with the situation. You're trying to balance out the emotion and the passion that you still have by having a husband and being in this relationship, in this partnership. Okay, and you're not seeing this as an illusion. You're seeing this as the real deal. Okay. And this is the moon card because we are having a super moon tonight. Okay. So you kind of feel like your dreams are not manifesting the way that you thought they were. Okay. And for that you've been having a Ten of Swords. Okay. With and your Ten of Swords is an ending. That's why I say you having a new beginning soon. And you're going to have movement with the Chariot. Okay. And your Chariot is going to guide you down your spiritual new path between for you and for your husband. Okay. Both of you all will start to have release this old cycle that you've been having between each other and for each other. And you will start to have a new path. And you will start to see movement soon after March the 21st. So your next card here is the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, which is a single card, but you are married, so I'm not surprised to see this come out in reverse. Okay, so no, you don't really want to be independent. You want to stay in your marriage, but you just want the trials and tribulations to stop. Okay, so the reason I said that is because your wheel card, your Wheel of Fortune card is in reverse. So your wheel has stopped right now. It's not turning. And the reason it's not turning is because until you figure out and realize these life lessons that you are going through your marriage, your wheel of fortune will turn around and will start to turn again. Now, it's going to turn around and start to turn again regardless. Okay. And it's going to bring you the Sun card, your healing and happiness. Now, remember I said that your husband is an air sign. He is the sign of Gemini, correct? So this represents you, the Sun card, Leo, which is healing and happiness. Okay. And I do see that you probably have a young son. Yes. And by the summertime, your healing and happiness will turn your Wheel of Fortune around. Okay, your wheel will start to turn again favorable for you and your partnership. Okay. But also the sun is in Aquarius right now because we are in Aquarius season. Okay. And remember, I say I follow Vedic sidereal astrology. So the sun is in Aquarius, and this represents you too. So this one card represents you and your husband. Okay. Willing to make this marriage more comfortable between both of you all. Okay. Monetary, foundation, material wise. Okay. And that's going to bring your destiny back together for you and your husband karmically. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to do your new spread. Oh my goodness. And we're at 40 minutes. So I don't have a time limit for this live reading, private reading. So I'm going to pick out some of your cards here. It's so many, so I cannot shuffle them the way I usually do. So I'm just going to ask for guidance for Z. Any information that you have for her. See, spiritual teacher. Exactly what I was being channeled, what I was telling you already from the beginning. You are starting your spiritual path, okay? I don't know if you work with crystals or stones. This card could have just came out because you are getting a spiritual reading right now, a private reading. Okay, so it has all the religious denominations symbols here. So it don't matter what religion that you practice or ordain. Okay, but you heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So hopefully with some of this information that you're getting in your reading tonight will help you to get some type of level of understanding more. Okay, that's the second time he done fail. So back to this omen, what I was talking about in the beginning. Your husband may fall, okay, before he goes through this start his spiritual quest or ending and start anew on the inside out. Okay. Because that's the second time that your husband card has fell on the table. So make sure you still have compassion for him. Okay. While that he's going or starting his new spiritual realm. Okay. That's also going to be the key for you and him both obtaining these new spiritual paths that you're both are going to go through. Yes. Okay, so we had the practice card to come out in reverse. So whatever you already good in, okay, and this is it in the upright, practice. Okay, polish your skills by practicing regularly. Whatever that you already been doing, you haven't been practicing it anymore. So that could be singing, that could be artistry, that could be writing. It could be working with kids. It can be maybe decorating or making jewelry, doing hair. Fashion designing, okay, whatever skills that you already used to do before and you know that you're very good in it, you need to start back practicing that and honing in on those skills for you. Yes. Sensitivity. And I did call this out in the beginning of your reading when I was channeling your messages from your previous spread. Okay. You've become more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. And that is true. And that's when I was saying that you was being a lot more sensitive, okay, your emotions, and that's why you was multitasking and staying busy, so you really wouldn't have to confront your mate. Okay. There it goes again. And you see, I just pulled it from the deck. This is a different deck here. Sensitivity. two different cards, sensitivity here. So sensitivity within yourself and toward other people, while they also are going through transformation, is something that you really need to take heed on. Okay. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. And that's going to be very important for you. Okay. Your sensitivity level. So remove anything that is toxic around you, your home, situations, or even people. Even if you need to stay away from any family members right now, co-workers, I feel it's more of the upset between you and your husband that is making you emotional right now. Okay, so now you're really busy in yourself because now you feel like you're in a crossroads where that you need to kind of find out what is your life purpose, because you married, you raising your kids, your home is fine. So you're just really trying to find out, like, what am I to do for myself? That's kind of the energy that I'm picking up for you here. All right. And these are life purpose cards here. Author. Okay. Remember, I kept saying writing. Okay. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make time to write it. So that could be something that you used to do. I don't know. Maybe you used to write poems, or maybe even creating a children's book. Okay. Maybe you used to be some type of writer in a job before. But something dealing about an author, okay? That can also be love letters that maybe you used to write to your partner, okay? You can channel those by showing and expressing your sensitive emotions on paper, okay? That also can be something there. Okay, that one flipped out. Let's see what it is. Within the next few months, yes. That's what I kept saying, in the next few months, which will be, okay, March, April, May. And remember, I said the 3 months right before your birthday, chaotic situations break out between you and your partner. That is a pattern that you need to start paying attention to. Okay. So to me, within the next few months, listen to your guides, pay attention to your sensitivity, because that is going to be another, see, you're on the right path. And that came out in your first spread. That is going to come out again between March, April, May, right before those 3 months before your birthday, what I talked about before. So if you don't remember, just go back and replay the video and remember what I said. Okay. So within the next few months, you will be on the right path. Okay. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Even though it may not seem like it to you, that's your golden opportunity that came out in your first spread. Important doors are opening for you right now. Okay. Walk through them. Okay. Because you will be on the right path here. I'm going to get 2 more, and then we're going to move on. Clearly communicate. Yes. Justice. I feel that justice is going to be played out for you within your romantic relationship and within your career path. Okay. You're going to get to the point and path to doing what you want to do. Okay. So clearly speak communication right now within the job that you're working. Okay. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So you may be in the field where that you are helping people. Okay. Let me see what this is. No. Okay. So let me see what this is. Trust. Yeah. Trust that. Hey, Pearl, how you doing? See God in children. I don't know if you ever thought about working with kids. Okay. I feel that you may be very good at helping and counseling and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So that may be your own children, or it may be your divine passion that you thought about. It could be counseling for young female adults. Okay. Just be honest with yourself and what is your true heart's desire. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Okay. Because something that you're doing right now is not really fulfilling you. Okay. And you want justice from that. You want justice from that. You want justice all around. You want fairness. Okay. And I'm seeing the Libra scales here. So the things that you're doing now in your career sector not bringing you the fairness and the justice, and it's not giving you a sense of balance. That's why you're feeling or wanting to understand and know what is my life path, because whatever I'm doing right now is not what I want to do. Okay, not for the long run. So trust within the next few months, you will be on the right path. Some type of golden opportunity is going to come out for you. Okay, that is going to show you or open the door for you to step into that new realm of career. Okay. But remember, I said pay attention and want to learn new ideas. Okay. Don't be so stuck and don't want to change that you don't know what you're good in if you've never done it before. Yes. See, door to value. 3 + 1 is 4. Your door to value will start to change within April. Yes. Your anxiety. Okay. You're losing. You used to be in a sense of anxiety. Okay. About maybe your marriage was maybe coming to an end. Okay. Because at some point of time, you felt very tied up or restricted. Okay. Maybe because both of you all wasn't communicating like you used to. Okay. But that balancing your feminine and your divine masculine within yourself is going to help put those scales of balance back into place. Okay. And I see and feel that you're already coming out of this level of anxiety anyway. Okay. Also, with the contract card in reverse, please don't sign any contracts right now. Don't buy a car. Don't sign a contract for as a job. Don't sign any paperwork dealing with legalities. Please wait until between after March the 25th. You have a couple of days. And then before March the 5th. Okay. So after February the 25th up until March the 5th, sign contracts. Okay. Then if you can hold out, then go back and sign any more contracts or accept the offer after March the 26th. Okay. Because if you do that, then you won't be tied to any legal obligations. Okay. So your door to spirit card is here. So open up the door to spirit and let your guides come in to help guide you. Okay. To where you need to be. Okay. And I feel that you are opening up anyway to allow spirit to do that for you. You also probably was in a sense of anxiety, wondering if your money was going to change. Okay, but that is going to change anyway for you. Yes. Your temple path. So now you have 2 spiritual cards here. Okay. So, and that's the number 3 there. So, you will start to walk this spiritual path in March. And that's after that March full moon, like I said. Okay. The number 3, your angels are talking to you. So you will start to see the number 3s also along with wands, 1111 and 333. That's your angels or your guides letting you know that you are on the right path. Okay. Yes. and pay attention to those information or epiphanies that is coming out during that time for you. Bottom of the deck is your fourth chakra. Okay. Archangel Raphael. So your angel of love just came out along with your fourth chakra. You are needing to still heal your heart right now from the anxiety and stress between you and your husband. Okay. Also, your sacral chakra here. Your creativity needs to expand and open up. Yes. And your sacral chakra is also your sexuality. So your sexual relationship with your husband right now may not have been like it used to be. Okay. But once you start to heal your fourth chakra, your heart, okay, and come out of that sensitivity and it's learn to go through your emotions, that will help to heal your heart. Okay. Communicate clearly. That will help to heal your heart. Listen to your guides when they tell you to do something. Go with the flow. Okay. Healer of the ages. Okay. Balance your passion and your reflection in your love and your creativity. Okay. Because I kind of feel that you may feel that you're kind of tied up between your creativity and the love that you need to express between you and your husband. Yes. All right. All right. We're moving on. Yes. Entrapment and wallflower. Inner child and hole in the soul. Okay. You at the bottom of the deck, courage, which in this deck is the Leo card. Okay. So when I flip the cards over, your inner child fell on top of entrapment here. So I'm starting to feel like a little bit of what you're needing to heal from is giving you a level of entrapment. Now, it don't matter how old you are. We all still have a side of us in our inner child that needs to be healed. Okay. A form of in the hole in the soul. So I feel for you, you are trying to keep the courage and compassion and endurance, okay, for not feeling like you feel entrapped due to you being in a marriage right now and can't really creatively express yourself or be who you need to be all the way, okay? Because some of this is pertaining to the inner child here, okay? It's some type of let me see if I can get something. Something is still having you stuck here, that you're having to try and keep the courage to fulfill. Okay. You're really not going out participating in a lot of things. Okay. The shadow side of yourself is coming out here. Okay, because it's a form of entrapment, because something is bringing up some inner childhood wounds that is still not healed here. Hi, Kaya. How are you? Thank you for joining us. All right, Z, hold on. You had a flyer here. Abundance. Okay, so your abundance card came out in reverse. I'm good. Thank you so much. Something that is still giving you a form of entrapment. Okay. It may be money that you have been trying to fill this hole in the soul within yourself. Okay. But that's not going to help, because it's still, you still have a blockage here. Okay. And since this is yellow, that is your wisdom and your power. So that is back to you, Kaya B. This abundance is not coming in until you heal this form of inner child here. Something that is blocking you. You may have thought that the abundance or money that you was making or have within your family, or you and your husband is bringing in and sustaining your family, was, you felt like it was filling your hole in the soul, a void, but it's not. Okay, something has to come to a completion here. Okay, those are your root chakra cards. Something you're still trying to have courage and endurance and compassion. Let me see. Yeah, as soon as I said passion, the word came out. So you're really looking for your wisdom and your power to heal this part of you that is still childlike. Okay, maybe you got married early or had children at an early age. And that probably maybe gave you a sense of entrapment, because you know now that I have to become a mother, you know, live out the things that I used to do for myself. So you probably started motherhood very early on. Okay. And anytime you become a mother, everybody gets like a wallflower, because you really is, looking after your family, looking after your children. So as an adult, you become kind of stuck, because you have to, make sure your children is living their life. Our lives kind of get put on hold. So the money that you and your husband, or the money that you was making, it started to fill that hole in the soul or fill that void, but you still had a sense of entrapment here. Okay. And I feel like you never, your inner childhood things that you wanted to do. Okay. I feel that it didn't come to a completion there. But you're looking for a miracle to your wisdom that's going to bring you more passion and bring you out of this. That's why you're still trying to have courage and compassionship and endurance, because you feel like you gave a level of service to your family, to your friends, to your husband, to your children. You felt like you did everything you needed to do. Now you feel like it's time for you, back to the inner child here. The wallflower, entrapment, filling a hole in the soul. You was trusting your root chakra, that in a way you was kind of insecure because you didn't finish the things that you want to do as a child here. Okay. You put all your creativity into building your family abundance here. Okay. But you yourself are not complete here. And you may be thought by getting married and having the courage to do that and obtain a husband and family, that was going to fill your hole in the soul, the void. But it didn't. So let me see if I can get one more here on top of this insecurity, please. For anybody that is watching, this is a private reading. That's why it is so long. My customer didn't mind that her reading bit live. Okay. Faith. So you're still trying to keep your crown chakra open right now and have a level of faith that this will bring you out a sense of insecurity. Okay. And know that the things that you did and the things that you sacrificed for your family, the service that you gave for your family will be enough, because now you don't want to feel a level of entrapment that you didn't get to complete yourself here. I have the God and children over there. But now if you take the time and turn your short goals into long-term goals, okay, and I see you probably already kind of start doing that. and come up with a strategy, you will be able to bring this abundance into you. Yeah, door to personal healing and happiness. And as soon as I said abundance here, and there's your root chakra here, the same card, which is this insecurity here. You will get back your level of security once you find the passion in what you want to do. Bottom of the deck is wisdom. So listen to your heart and listen to your wisdom here about what your true passion is. You will have a miracle in obtaining what that is for you. Okay. And we're going to move to another spread to hopefully bring that out even more clearer. But I just still feel like something in your childhood that you didn't complete your childhood here. And you kind of feel a level of entrapment by being a mother, by being a wife right now, that would fill that void or that hole in the soul from any childhood wounds that you may have had. Okay. And you thought that that would bring you abundance. It did in a way. Yes. Okay. Because I see that maybe you had a miracle child here, or maybe even lost a child here. I see that you did lose somebody close here. But you did your service. You did what you were supposed to do. You took care of everybody in the family. Maybe mom. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Because I see mom right here. And probably if that's the case, by losing her, that broke her root chakra and gave her a level of insecurity. So, and also I feel that broke her level of trust. That's why she has to keep the wisdom here about the life lessons or endings or new beginnings that happens. Okay, because going out and playing her life out, she did what she was supposed to do as a mother and as a child, but losing somebody maybe at an early age did not complete what she needed to feel as a child. In other words, it's like it left her in a sense of insecurity here. So she thought maybe, or felt like maybe once she became a mother herself and obtained her own marriage and husband and family, that would kind of block off. Oh, okay. That she would kind of block off this inner child hurt, and that was gonna fill the hole in the soul here. But I feel and see that you took care of somebody for a very long time. Somebody that you was very passionate about. Okay. We're not over. We're not through. We're going to move on to another deck here. Okay. I'm going to put some of these cards on top of here. Forgiveness heals. So that could be forgiveness heals for yourself, and probably that goes along with your hello from heaven card that came out in your. Okay. Time to release repressed anger. It is blocking your health and happiness. Okay. And that is what all of these cards is here, along with your heart chakra. I believe as an inner child wound here, this card here, you are not healed because you're not forgiving somebody. And it could be that somebody left you early as a child here. Okay. And that created this hole in the soul. Okay. And that left your heart open and broken. That's why you had the insecurity card here. And it kind of left a repressed anger. And that is exactly what this card is. You see the skeleton there? That is repressed anger. So you block your repressed anger, okay, which turns into, oh shit. Okay, so this is leading up to its continuation. YouTube had kicked me off. I think you can only stream for, yeah, I know now. I'm back on. And then it cut me off. So it let me resume again. Okay. So like I was saying, that repressed anger, forgiveness heals, okay, leads into a sense of entrapment. It leads into a sense of entrapment within your heart chakra, okay, and that, and can you hear me? I think that may be better. Thank you, madam. So the forgiveness, until you learn to forgive anybody that may have passed on, and okay, that's gonna release that. Forgiveness releases a sense of entrapment here in your heart chakra. By obtaining your own family, that it was going to avoid by losing somebody, okay, and that still is working on your inner child, healing your inner child here. But we're going to get a couple more cards on this. So your first one that came, forgiveness heals, okay, so make sure you try and keep the faith, okay, that your faith is going to come through and it's going to restore the forgiveness within yourself by healing yourself and by forgiving the person, even if they are, that is releasing a sense of entrapment, okay, and also healing your inner child, because I don't know if you thought by maybe your husband was going to heal that, but relationships never do that, okay. That's inner that we have to do. Yes, let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world now. That's why I kept saying you got big opportunities that are coming for you, bigger than you think. You just have to think outside of the box. And I know that's kind of hard because you don't like change. You're not used to change. Once you are set in your ways, and I'm the same way as an Aquarius, okay? Leos, Aquarius, Scorpios, who else? Taurus, and I believe Virgos. All of those zodiac signs are fixed signs, meaning that we're not adaptable to change. Now, we have to start the change within ourselves to everything else that's going on. But we don't like change to just all of a sudden to happen, okay? But you're going to have to adapt to that soon if you're going to be in the level of where you need to be at, okay? Stress reduction. Hey, don't forget me too. Hey, okay. Stress reduction in reverse. So remember when I was channeling your message at the first part of the reading, I said that you needed to reduce stress. So you're not reducing your stress right now. That's why it came out in reverse. Okay, thank you. Distress your mind, body, recharge, and revive. Okay. Because you're going to need to do that now, because soon you are going to be very, very busy. Okay. Because you are going to be walking your entrepreneur walk. Yes. Just keep your faith, keep your endurance. A long path, because you still are trying to heal some inner child wounds, and we all are. Okay. That doesn't stop until we ascend over in our passing. So we all need to still heal. It don't matter how old you are. Okay. New or renewed romantic love is here for you now. Oh, okay. So yeah, I've been talking about that all during the reading. Okay. Is going to flourish there. Your love life. And I wanted you to see that all of these are pink in color. Oh, there you go. All of these are the same color. Okay. Forgiveness heals, stress reduction, love life. But remember, your stress reduction was in reverse here. You continue to heal yourself, reduce your stress. Okay. To continue the love life you're in, or the universe, I probably can get some more cards and see what they say. But like I said in the beginning of your reading, you did have the death card next to your. So I don't wish anybody marriage ending, but that was what it said. Okay. But like I say, your partner is about to go through a spirituality transformation. So they're going to be transformed from the inside out. And if y'all are able to be together during your transformation, then that will be wonderful. Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of Leos have. Yeah, that's part of your karmic path right now is to. Oh, okay. Okay. Now, also reading these cards like this is because of stress that your love life is like it is. And you're having, or the universe is asking you, forgiveness heal. Okay. Manna. Forgiveness heals. And that may be due to the stress that you're going through in your relationship right now. Okay. Because it says it is blocking your health and happiness. Stress reduction in reverse. Okay, you are stressed out right now because you knowing right now it's time for you to let yourself sparkle and shine. So let me get a couple more here. Divine life purpose. Yes. Okay. Back to forgiveness heals. And like I say, that is a form of resentment, is entrapment. And notice how I got entrapment over forgiveness heals. That's going to keep you entrapped within your heart chakra. Okay. If you don't clear that out of your heart chakra, that is still a form of entrapment where you are not going to practice or give out forgiveness. And that means that you are repressing anger. And it is blocking your health and happiness for now and for you to move on toward your cornucopia here. Okay. Your divine life purpose. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. Okay. And remember here, you had your spiritual cards here. Door to spirit and healing. Okay. That is what's blocking your door to value. And I'm just going to say this. You can do everything that you need to do, but unless you practice those things, your fruition will not come into play. Because that's part of your karmic path, is to release people, light and love. Okay. And once you do that, that puts you on the road to forgiveness within yourself toward the other person. And that is helping you to find your divine life purpose. Okay. To fulfillment. because you are releasing that person that you've done a service to. You did what you were supposed to do to that and with that person, okay? And now it's time for you to move on and trust that there's no resentment held in your, that's why your justice card came out here. Okay? Fairness and protection. Your sensitivity cards here. Okay? Once you practice that forgiveness and sense, you'll be. You had sensitivity card twice here. Okay? That's probably why you had this practice card to come out. You need to practice forgiveness and compassion. Remember, I said that earlier. Okay? And that's going to take you down your road to healing also that inner child and filling that void in your soul here and get you out of this stagnant procrastination type of feeling that you're in. Because right now you epiphany and experience. It's time for a big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. And your spiritual cards already came out again. Faith. Okay. The bottom of this deck is healthy communication again in relationship. Remember that card came out. It came out before I even did this spread here. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear assertive communication help you to understand, to be understood. That's why it said, yeah, that healthy communication and relationship. Even if you want this life-changing epiphany and experience to leave this person and release them in love and light, okay? That is communicating clearly. That is finding your divine life purpose. That is practicing forgiveness heals, okay? You are letting yourself sparkle and shine by doing that, okay? That is also going to reduce your stress. Yes. And you just have to trust. You're going to get that justice when you communicate clearly within yourself and toward the other person. That is what gives you golden opportunity, because you are practicing what you're feeling on the inside. If you're practicing and feeling sensitivity in yourself and toward other people, that helps you to put you on the right path and to heal you. Okay? You have to trust that it will. And that's going to bring you the justice that you're looking for. And possibly, yes, your new love that will come in, because now you will be loving yourself. That's going to break open that sense of your sacral chakra, okay, which is opening up your creativity. So anytime your chakras are blocked, that blocks you from opening up your creativity, where that you can't be open to new ideas. You can't be adaptive to change. You until you work on those, it's not going to help you until you work on those to move on. In other words, anytime your chakras are blocked. So right now I see that your crown chakra is blocked, your sacral chakra, okay, your solar plexus chakra, and your heart chakra and throat. And really almost all seven of your chakras are blocked. I hate to say it. Okay. All right. So over here, and you got vision at the bottom here. Envision what you want to do. Envision, yeah, you are, your throat chakra is communication. That's why you had this to come out. Is that in relationships, whether you want to talk to the person or not, You have to clear your throat chakra to keep yourself healed. Okay, your heart chakra, because you've been hurt probably through not communicating, you and or partner. Okay, your solar plexus is blocked here, which is your sexuality and your creativity. That's linked to your love. Okay. Your root chakra is blocked with insecurity and anxiety. Okay. What else? Your wisdom and your power, which is where your abundance and your miracles come in yellow. Okay. That's your wisdom and power. That's why you could be farther along than where you're at if you obtain and clear your solar plexus chakra, which is obtaining your wisdom and power and knowing how to channel on how to get this abundance. And remember, abundance is not just a windfall of money. Abundance in cornucopia is all of your everything is happy. Your children is healthy, your family is healthy, you are healthy, your business is going great, you're stable, you're in a nice home. Okay. Yeah, that's why you had your stress reduction card here to come out. Okay. But remember, everything is all well. Okay. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to, which has hidden blessings, which you will soon understand. Okay. Yes, expect a miracle. Let me get these other cards. Let me see what they say. And I don't know if you replay back. Okay, I'll see. I don't know if you replay back, but this male card up here at the top keeps dropping. So I believe that could be linked to him falling in his duties as being a man of the house, because that man card at the top here keeps falling down. Okay. So maybe also forgiveness heals is because you need to forgive him that he did lose a job in the past 6 months. Okay. Yeah, that was when I said that she done a service here. When I said to this card, I said she took care of everybody and she did what she was supposed to do. She gave a service to everybody as being a mother, as being a wife, and doing what she needed to do. She gave a service out. The people that she had passion for. Okay. Her children, her husband, her family. Okay. She still provided and did what she was needed to do through her wisdom. But like I said, also she had the completion card. So now that is finna come to an end. Okay. That is finna come to an end. She's not going to have to do that amount of service anymore like she used to. That's why she had the courage, strong, having compassion, having endurance, because she kept doing what she needed to do for her family. Yes. Okay. All right, let me get these other cards here. After this, I got one more other deck and then your tarot, and then we'll be finished, okay? All right. So what popped out was 3, invisible, your oath. You're welcome. And choices. Okay. So with this card, choices, it talks about, I believe in your mind, you already kind of made a choice. Okay. You've thought about it logically and rational. Okay. And I believe you made a choice already about what you wanted to do for your own path. Okay. Even by still being a wife and a mother, I still feel like you made choices. But on some things, by this still coming in reverse, I feel like the concrete last choice you haven't decided yet. Okay. Regarding an oath that you took to yourself or the oath that you took to your husband here. Okay. Because the oath is in reverse. So you haven't made a concrete choice within yourself yet. Yes, you can. This is a private reading for my customer. She didn't mind that it went live on YouTube. But yes, you can ask a question. And you're feeling, now you used to feel invisible, but now you are feeling more visible and letting yourself know that to you, it's time for you to sparkle and shine here. Okay. You're coming out of the woodwork where that you used to feel invisible in a sense of time, but now you're knowing and feeling within yourself that now it's time for you to sparkle and shine here. I also feel with this invisible card here and with the oath, I feel that your husband is now starting to, and that's the third time he done dropped here. As soon as I started speaking about him, he dropped again. So let me bring his little behind on down here, because I believe this part is for him now. I believe that he's starting to feel a little that, yeah, that's third card, that main male has fell on this table. But as soon as I started switching the energy up and speaking about him, that's exactly what I said too. Yeah. I said that at the beginning of the reading from your energy cards that came out yesterday. Well, day 4 yesterday. You had the death card next to the marriage cards, which resembled the end of a marriage. Okay. But I feel like he's gonna make a comeback though and become more visible and live back up to his oath though. I feel that he's making a choice within himself to change that. Okay. So don't count him out yet, because now that card dropped down for a reason. That's the third omen for me to read. Okay. That's why you have healthy communication in relationship here, and forgiveness heals. Okay. You have to remember about your other cards that came out. In purple also, you have to. And remember I said in the beginning of the reading to listen to the communication, to listen and not just pay attention to the words. That's because you had this card to come out already before. Okay. So you and him are going to have some type of communication, something that is complicated. Okay. You're going to have a talk with him. Yes. And the card came out again. He's going to bring up some type of okay. And even though men, he's an air sign, so I don't feel it's going to be today. No, it's not going to be today. You may have a conversation, but it's not going to be the talk. Okay. The talk might happen within the next 5 days, though. In the next 2 to 5 days. Just pay attention to the words that he is saying and not just bypass the conversation, okay? Because he may not all the way know how to communicate all what he needs to say, okay? So it's going to be up to you to kind of pay attention to what is being said in the way that how a man talks, okay? Because I feel like he's like in a whole bunch of different to a conclusion. This is what he's going to talk to you about. Now, I don't feel like it's going to be a conclusion about the marriage is over. I think it's going to be a conclusion about that he's trying to come back to bring this oath back to fruition between both of you all. Okay? And to become more visible in the relationship. Okay? Because anytime a man loses a job or don't make the money he used to, he starts to feel invisible, especially in himself. And that fragmented or shattered in a whole bunch of different pieces. That's probably the reason why this man card kept falling down. Okay. And that's very, fulfillment card in reverse. So yes, the situation going on between you and him right now is not being fulfilled. Man are crazy. Man, that's my bestie though. She's my moderator. So I'm glad she's chiming in for me. All right. So I'm going to get a couple of these and then your tarot is next. And then I love you too. And then we'll be finished. I'm going to get something on this oath, please. Please give me a card regarding this oath card. But the fragment card is about picking yourself up after you've been shattered down. Like putting the pieces of the puzzle back together again from somebody who has been shattered. Okay. And his male ego could have been shattered. Yeah. See. Now, I'm going to show you what just came out here. Look at that. Expectation and main female. What is his card here? Main male, right? Look what just came out. Main female and main male. That's what I kept saying. I'm starting to pick up on his energy now. You as the main female here. Okay, self-mastery. Let me finish this and then I'll reach out to you, okay? You, Z, has been having a level of from him that you're not getting, okay? And this is what has him fragmented, have him feeling a whole bunch of different puzzle pieces, like he needs to put himself back together again. Like he needs to end that chapter of his life. You're welcome. And refill his oath and make himself more visible as the man and expectations that you're looking from him to do. Okay. And this is you. Both of these cards is you together. And you're having a level of expectations from him. But you notice how the expectation card is looking away from yourself here. So you are no longer looking for him to do what he needs to do. Okay. Back to the fragment cards, to put himself back together again. Okay. To relive the oath that he's supposed to be doing as a male in this relationship. Okay. because the situation overall is just complicated here. You're at a level is this relationship is still going to fulfill me in all of my areas of my life. Abundance. Yes, you can. I'm almost finished with this one, okay? Thoughts. Okay, so, and that's in reverse. So, Z, you have been expecting, okay, for, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have been expecting for him to change. But with the thoughts card in reverse, you're really not even paying attention to if he do or if he don't. Because that's why I went back to the choice card here. And I said in the beginning that you kind of already made a logical and rational thought within yourself or choice about what you wanted to do. But you two will have some type of talk or communication. I do feel about if you're wanting to keep this going or to end this, okay? And I don't feel like he wants to end it. Turn around, go back to his oath, and make himself more visible and put himself back together again and begin another chapter with you. Okay? Because back to the wallflower, I feel that you just been feeling stuck. Like, you know, am I going to have to sit through this like for another 5, 7, 10, 20 years? Like, is this still going to be the same way? You know, that's why I feel like that's you sitting there of the expectation of next. What is the fulfillment out of this? Okay. I have my phone plugged up, but it still keeps saying 1%. So I hope my phone don't go out. All right. So the bottom of this deck is message. Yeah, that's why I kept saying you will have a message or communication with him and justification. You will get justice out of this. Okay. It may not give you what you expect or what you want. Okay. Yeah. Your gift card in reverse. So I feel like him telling you that he wants to renew this relation, you know, make up for what he's been lacking of is not the gift that you really want. Okay. That's why I kept saying this woman here, she's facing both of these cards are you, but you're facing away. Okay. Not really paying attention to what he wants anymore. Your level of expectation is gone. Okay. You just want justice out of the situation. And this justice card does talk about legal formalities. It talk about anywhere from a speeding ticket, from court document papers, from anything pertaining to legal paperwork. Okay. You want justice out of this situation where that if we're going to separate, let it happen so we both can move on with our life. Okay. Because you're more into what is my life purpose and what do I need to do for myself. Okay. So, but this is not going to happen within the next 6 months though, because I see a timing card here. So, but this is not gonna partake within the next 6 months. Now, you and him may have a message or communication with, like I say, between the next 5 to 7 days. This conversation may come up. Okay, that's why I kept to what the words are exchanged from him. Okay, yeah, there go your lover's card, and that's him. And these are your next cards that up. The Gemini card or lover's card is him. Okay. So expect, I say, a turnaround from him now. Okay. In under 6 months. So that's going to be on you on how you want to decipher that. Okay. I'm not here to give, instructions on yes, divorce this person or stay. That's up to you. So your last cards here is going to be your tarot, and then we'll be finished. Okay. I'm trying to hurry up, hoping that my battery will not die, because it's plugged up, but it's saying I got 2%, because when you stream, it drains the battery so bad. And I had 100% when I started out. What is that? Oh my goodness. Look what popped out for you. The 3 of Cups. Oh shit. Okay, Z. This can be read 2 ways, and this will be the end of your reading. Okay. If you need me to clarify on anything after you play back your video, you're welcome to email me. Okay, and ask me for clarification, and I'll do that. Yeah, man, you see it too? Yeah, that's why I said, oh shit. At least 2 ways. Okay. Well, 3 ways. You could well, it's good and bad. Okay. The Tower card can be read good and bad. Okay. The Tower card is about a form of enlightenment. Yeah, you felt it. The Tower card can be good and bad. Okay. The good part of the Tower card, it is a form of enlightenment. Okay. It shows you what needs to be enlightened within yourself and the person that you're dealing with. Okay. Now, depending on what cards that are before and after it, it can be a bad because hi Bridget Lopez, how you doing? So as you can see in this Tower card, it's 2 people that are falling here. And some tarot cards in the Tower card is only 1 person, but this particular deck is 2. So this is going to be a turn of events for you and your husband. It can either be an enlightenment stage for both of you all to start anew and walk this new journey of new spiritual enlightenment and path that I said in the beginning of the reading that both of you all are going to start to go through. Okay. That's going to happen regardless. Okay. And you have to practice with your heart chakra, and forgiveness heals. Even if y'all decide to separate, you still wish him with love and light to go through his spiritual awakening. Okay. Everybody's souls need that. Okay. We all want our souls so we can have redemption. So when we ascend to our next level after we pass on, regardless of whatever type of religious denomination that you believe in, if you believe in reincarnation or no or whatever, okay, we want to release people in love and light. So this is going to be an awakening for both of you all. Either to celebrate this awakening, okay, this Tower moment that is, I believe, already started, okay, which is him not having a job or losing a job, okay, that is an awakening, that is a Tower moment, okay, but like I said in those other cards, that he's finna have a turnaround, okay, he's finna come out of that. And he's wanting to relive and redo his oath and become more visible as a man and a husband to you and his family. That is what his Tower moment is. That is what his awakening is. Okay. And while he's doing that, he's finna start his journey with Uranus moving into the 7 years. He's finna get his shit together. Okay. And he's finna be even better than what he was. Remember, he had the fragmented card, is that he's finna put his life back together. Now, the other way you can read this also, and I believe that even though either one of these can play out, but it's not my life, so I can only say so much. You feel me? So the other way is that the Three of Cups is about a celebration. It's about renewing the tragic part of your marriage and starting anew. Okay? Starting fresh, starting anew, starting a new spiritual path within yourself and his self, and bringing it together and rebirthing your lives together. Because remember, I said I seen the death card and your marriage card, which could mean an ending of a marriage. But then I also said that means that anytime you have the death card, it's about an ending and a rebirth. And after that, that's where the Fool card come in. Okay? Because after death, you only have transformation and rebirth. Which is what I was saying. After we ascend over or die, what is reincarnation, if you believe in that. Okay? That's what the Fool card is. It's starting anew. After destruction. Okay? Destruction is the lack of communication, the forgiveness that both of you all are not having toward each other, the lack of sexuality between both of you, okay? The lack of creativity that you're having within yourself, trying to find your path of what you want to start, okay? Him also, destruction of not having a job or employment, starting anew. Celebrating after he's come out of this destruction, and you also starting anew. Now, this can be together or this can be separate. Now, one thing I did want to point out, if you do not know about a third party sword to cut this off, you will start anew. Okay? It's up to you. The universe is leaving this up to you to manifest. Now, remember your karma at the beginning of the deck. Your karma card is here. It's up to you to either still walk these doors of karma, okay, and finish what you already started within your marriage, or close these doors of this karmic relationship and start anew. It's going to be up to you, okay? It's going to be up to you. So this is the end of your reading, okay? Because I do see a lot of endings and beginnings all over your reading from your first reading that I did, okay? And then I put it up because we had the super moon tonight, and so most of those energies was gone. So I had to do your new energy reading, which was to do this all over again. That's why, to save time, I put all the cards out, and then all I had to do was talk. But since we had the super moon, all of those previous cards didn't matter anymore. You have a super moon energy that it's time for new manifestation, the Magician. Okay? That is what the super moon is. It's Magician. It's about manifesting, bringing the new in, the Fool card. Okay? So, you're I think that's about it for you. I'm going to get, before my battery die, this is my second tarot. And it's all major cards, major arcanas only. I'm just going to see what come out. Yes, look at there, Scorpio. That's what I kept saying. Remember, rewind it. I kept saying an ending. I kept calling the death card. The ending and the new beginning. Transformation. You have it here and then you have it here at the top. You have it here, and you also have it here. You had it yesterday next to your marriage card, which means the end of something and to start anew. The Fool card. Okay, so that's Scorpio. So like I just got through saying, you are the Magician right now. The next card is the Star card. So we are in the well, I'm gonna say this. I did see somebody from the past. Okay. I did see a third party in the past, but I don't see it in the present. That was part of the two women that was here in the expectations. And with the Lovers card that came. I believe at some point in time, he did have a third party situation. Okay. This is what this card represents. With the red rose here, that means somebody that is holding love for him. This I felt is Z, that was waiting on him to come back home. Okay. But I did feel a past energy of somebody in the past that he dealt with. Okay. That he had some type of I don't want to say love. I think it was more of lust. Okay. But I don't feel her energy presently here. Okay. Z is all over this reading. This third party did not really show up. She showed up as a past energy here, and he had to make a choice, the Lovers card. So he made a choice to stay with Z. But this person here was holding some type of expectation of him to come towards her, but he didn't. He made a choice to stay at home and stay where he was at. Okay. Okay, so the Death card to the Star card here. Yes, you can. It's about ending and a new beginning to your hopes, wishes, and dreams coming through. Okay. So this Aquarius card, we are in the season of Aquarius. So I'm not surprised to see the Aqua card. Okay. It's about balancing your emotions, about making a choice if you want to end and start anew. Okay. So this is Scorpio and Aquarius here. Back to the Magician. Okay. Both of these cards equal the Magician. Okay. So, and whatever you manifest is going to bring you. So, let me see. Let me get one more here. All right. So now I see the Empress card. Right now, your job is to sit back, Z, and let him come to you. Okay? You sit back and let him come to you and communicate to you on what he wants to do about this marriage or situation. You don't have to do anything. The Empress card also is the sign of Taurus. Okay? And remember, I said that in Western astrology, Uranus and Mars are moving toward the zodiac sign of Taurus within the next 7 years. Okay, that's going to start his spiritual awakening. And for you, Leo, it's also going to be pertaining to your gains, your material wealth. You right now are feeling like you want to obtain more material things, more money. Okay. His path is going to open up in his zodiac sign. It's becoming more spiritual and more awakening, changing him from the inside out. Okay. So those are two different things itself. Okay. He may not be so tied up on trying to real things and working, and because he's gonna be more spiritual. He's needing to change the type of person that he was on the inside out. Okay. Your life path and what you're thinking about right now is the Empress, gaining more material wealth here. That's what you're concerned about. And it's no T is right now is to obtain what is from karma from the universe. Okay. Is hot. But that's all you need to do. The Empress is a woman that gets what's coming to her materially, lovingly, wisdom, sexuality. She also can be a pregnant. Okay. So if you're not thinking about getting pregnant, make sure you take precautions within these next full moon phases. Okay. Because pregnancy can be a possibility within 7 years. Yes. Because like I say, Uranus is moving into the sign of Taurus, and this is the Empress card. So it will be a tower moment where you possibly could unexpectedly with the Star card get pregnant here. Okay. But the Empress card, it also talks about the timing is dependent on one another. So that's why I say, if he is still your wish fulfillment, you are the Empress. You can manifest this. Okay? And things will manifest and turn around for you. You are the Empress. If this is not what you want to do and you want to end it with the Death card here, your manifestation and your wish will come true. Okay. Because Empress is the Venus of love. That's what she stands for in the planets. So if your loving wish is not to be in this marriage anymore, it will happen. No more kids. I know that's right. Because I'm born in 74, so I know no more kids for me either. No. I want to get one more. Oops. Ooh, shit. Look at there. Magician at the bottom of the deck. That's your second Magician card. The other card that just popped out was the Queen of Swords. Air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So these are your last major only arcanas. And this is the end of your reading. If you want to end this relationship, if this is your wish fulfillment here, you as the Empress can do that and absorb the energy of an Aquarius, the Queen of Swords, and cut this relationship off. That will be your manifestation. And with the Fool card here, you will have a new beginning, which is all in your cards anyway. Every one of these last decks that I use, every card came out that you will have prosperity and a new beginning anyway for yourself. Okay. So, but if you don't want to cut this off, if that's not your dreams and your wish, okay, you sit back as the Empress, get clarity, the truth, and information from him, and it will be manifested by the universe to have this tower moment and both of you all will have a new beginning together. Okay. Thank you so much, Z, for allowing me to do your reading. Okay. I'm so sorry for all of the mishaps with the YouTube dropping and everything like that. Okay. As information, I just want to tell you now, your timing cards is going to be around May. Okay. So don't feel like all of this is going just to manifest and happen today after tomorrow or next month. Okay. Things will start to unfold for you right now. You will start to see epiphanies and get information through your guides, through your gut feeling. Okay. You and your husband will start to have conversations. You will start to get clarity, the truth, and information about what he wants to do. Okay. Things will soon turn around for him where that he will start making more money. He will start to fulfill the oath that he made to himself and made to you, to make himself more visible and be more in the forefront in this marriage. Okay. You're welcome. If you decide to go on your own, okay, you will have prosperity and abundance. You will find your calling and you will start by the end of this year. Okay. And you will become successful by the end of this year, 2020. Okay. It's not going to happen this year. It's going to be 2020. Whether you stay in this relationship or end it. Okay. Everything that is coming to you for as abundance, prosperity, is going to happen in the year 2020. Okay. That's really for everybody, all zodiac signs. Nothing is happening this that we're doing right now is setting us up for the year 2020. Okay. And that's why you have the Magician twice. It's up to you to manifest what you want now for it to come to fruition in 2020. The last thing I want to say, we are going into retrograde on March the 5th through the 26th. So things will start to move forward by March the 5th, but seems like it's going to start going back, renege. Like, oh, I thought he said he was going to be better. We just had great conversation. He said he was going to do good. We're talking better, and then everything seems like it just flopped away. That's because the planet went in retrograde. Okay. Don't worry about that. Long as you are manifesting and planting the seeds now on which direction and which choice that you want to do. Okay. After retrograde ends, March the 26th, things will move forward. Okay. That's why I kept saying April, May. So you just listen to the things that y'all are talking about that will help you to make your own choices. Okay. That also is going to help him to make choices because he don't know that he's going to have a spiritual awakening starting by the end of this year. He don't know that. Only you are watching this reading. You are getting more of a heads up than he is. He don't understand what is about to start to happen to him. Okay. That's why you had the sensitivity cards where that you need to be more sensitive and have more compassion and endurance for him also. Because people, let me tell you this, people who gets reading or look at videos, y'all have a lot more information and guidance for people who don't watch these things. You understand what I mean? So if you don't have sensitivity and compassion for somebody who you're in a love relationship with and they don't know like what's finna hit them like a tower moment, okay, but you understand and you know because you listen and do readings, then that calls for you to have sensitivity and compassion for whoever you're dealing with. Okay? Because you have a heads up and they don't. That's what the epiphanies and guidance is from the spiritual teacher here. You understand? That's why your spiritual teacher came out. You have a spiritual teacher. You have guides that are helping you because you are open-minded enough to get epiphanies and guidance from readings. Okay? Your loved ones are not doing this. So they have no idea about retrograde, about super moons, about moon energy. They don't know anything about it. So you have to show compassion and know what your reading tells you as guidance on how to maneuver through your relationship. Okay? To either make it work or do what it's going to do. You have the guidance through spiritual teachers like myself to help to guide you on what your next path should be. Now, I'm not choosing your path. Any reader should not tell you what to do. If they're a fake. Okay? We as star seeds, as light workers, as tarot readers, we are here to give you epiphanies, guidance, and information to help you make a choice. No reader, no tarot reader should ever tell anybody what path to do or what to do. Okay? And anytime anybody watch anybody's video, y'all put in the comments, like, y'all not supposed to tell nobody what to do, because I never give my opinion in any reading. We're not supposed to do that. Okay? So, thank you so much for participating in tonight's private reading. Thank you so much to MZ for allowing her reading to be broadcast tonight. I hope some people, I know some people did get a little bit of extra guidance and information and epiphanies that they needed also for themselves. Okay? Because remember, we are not all one zodiac sign. Okay? We are each one of the zodiac signs. So even though you may be a Leo, you may act like a Capricorn. Okay? You may like to make money, be an entrepreneur, very stable in a job, and you may have your Venus may sit in Libra, where that when your love life get out of balance, that makes you out of balance. You understand? So don't ever think that, oh, okay, I'm just one zodiac sign. That's why I always tell my listeners, once you find out what is your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs and those other zodiac signs, you can also then go and watch those videos. And those videos will help to give you more guidance, more information, and more epiphanies. Okay? So I myself, I am an Aquarius, but I am a cusper. So that means I'm half Capricorn, half Aquarius, because the next sign over is Capricorn. Okay? So I'm in between a Capricorn and Aquarius. So that means I also watch Capricorn readings. Okay? And those readings resonates with me. Okay? Also, Leo, you may have a rising in Scorpio. Okay? That may show why you love so hard and passionate. You understand what I mean? Okay? You may be a Libra, but you may have a sign in Virgo. Okay? That shows why you like to save a lot of money all the time. Okay? I'm just giving characteristics of zodiac signs just to help you, to guide you. That I do have a link in my description box where you can